That's a long way of saying a bunch of stuff you don't even care about. Thanks for stopping by my channel today, guys. I'm so happy you're here for another Soap of the Month Club soap. So this is for September, and September is my 1-year anniversary of having a soap club. Honestly, guys, honestly, I kind of forgot when I was planning my soaps that I really did want to make this one a little bit more special than maybe other soaps. And I really had a hard time finding just the right scent for September. I think if I had it to do over again, I probably would have chosen a different scent, and I would have made the soap a bit more elaborate for a 1-year anniversary soap. So it's kind of a plain Jane one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So I chose Passion Fruit Pineapple for September. I was struggling with September without even considering the 1-year thing. And then after I made the soap, I decided to do another push for more subscribers. Before I did my push, my subscribers were running around 8 or 9. Every once in a while I would have 10, but mostly I was having that 8 or 9. And I was really disheartened about having such a low subscriber number. And my goal was always 20. I really always just wanted 20 subscribers. I ended up doing a 1-year push, and next thing I know, I have 10 subscribers, and I only made 9 bars. So I very quickly made up another batch of soap. I tried to make it look exactly the same, and so that way I would have 18 bars of the soap. So I have a couple weeks before my push is over, and I am now up to 14, if not 15. I'm still going to try to get to that 20. Passion Fruit Pineapple. What color scheme do you think I used? Stay tuned to find out. Let me see what my oils are here. 87, so I probably ought to get a move on. They're getting a little cold. So I have my extra water here. I've already showed you guys this a time or two, but I'll explain it really quickly. When you add water to a 50-50 lye solution, so right now I have roughly 5 ounces of water and 5 ounces of lye in here, and it is 68 degrees. I'm going to bump this up to closer to that 85 to 90. So I just have the rest of my water, which is another 5 ounces of water. In here I also have my citric acid, sugar. I forgot my sodium lactate. Let me get that in there real quick. Half an ounce. Okay, good enough. So in here is all of that, and I'm just going to dribble in a little bit at a time. 78, that quickly. That small amount of water bumped this up to where I don't have to worry about, you know, putting this in a water bath or on a heating pad. I've done that before. Just adding a very small splash of water is all it takes for me to get this to where I want it. And I don't know, maybe a teaspoon or 2 at a time. Yeah, there you go. It's 79 now. $85. I love it. I'm going to go up a little bit higher because I want it to be closer to 90. $89. All right, for me, that's all I need to do to warm that up. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of my water and other additives, if you will, in there, in my oils here. And I already have my kaolin clay in here. I usually blend that in to make sure there's no lumps and mix it in well, but I'm going to call it good. Let me show you my colors real quick. In this pot here, I have this bright yellow raincoat, which it's a little more goldenrod than I expected. This is from Mad Micas. I don't know what I expected. I just thought it would be a brighter color. We'll see what happens in soap. I've not used this yet. This is one of the Candle Science. I don't know if they still do. There for a hot minute anyway. They had some Mad Micas on their website and I just grabbed them. And this pot is the Full Throttle from Nature's Garden. It is quite bright, and so for either one of these, I have a little TD set up right here, and I may or may not add TD to this. I don't know that I want it really bright, so I think I do want to add a little TD to this just to kind of tone down that brightness. And then in my big picture here, I'm going to do a sunflower yellow mica. Now I do believe this is one that will kind of turn orange and then come back to yellow, but it's a really pretty yellow, so I want that to be in my main batch. I'm just going to blend it in with my stick blender. So in goes our lye water. And I sure meant to use aloe in place of water, and I completely forgot when I was getting everything ready. And I'm just going to give that a quick blast with the stick blender. That's it for now. Just enough to get it all mixed in well before I pour it off. I'm going to go over my spatulas here so I try to keep air pockets from forming. And I don't want that to be totally even, but I do want a good amount of swirls and colors in the batter. Oh, I think this is pretty. I don't know if I can trust it with those yellows. Sometimes they can turn off, you know, but that's quite pretty. And that is quite bright. I do want bright, but I don't know that I want that bright. So a little TD in hot water here. Just a couple spoonfuls will tame that down, I hope. And I'm going to get this in here, and again, I'm just going to blend this in. I have a spoon, there it is. I'm just going to blend it in with the mixer. I think that'll be fine. This looks very, very much the same as this. They may both come back to be a really bright yellow, like my robe apron. I think this one will be a light, lovely yellow. I don't know if this one will. So we'll see. I'm going to not do anything else with the TD. I think I'm done with that. Set it aside so I don't spill it. And then in with the fragrance oil. Fragrance is really behaving quite lovely. This is getting orangier and orangier. So is this actually. We've got a light trace, the main color. So in the pot swirl, you just kind of go back and forth with all your colors. This isn't an in the pot swirl. What am I saying? This is a hanger swirl. My hanger swirl is my favorite. What am I talking about? Come in. Come in. Have fun.
Love you,
Bye.
See you soon.
Okay. All right, I get my hanger out. My husband has been meaning to make me a hanger tool for all my molds for a good long while, and the poor man is just so busy. It's so hard to know how much swirling to do. Here's the thing with the swirling. The thicker the soap, the more I feel good about swirling. Like this is like the perfect consistency for a hanger swirl, in my opinion. Because the swirls stay really distinct and defined and not muddied. So I really, really like that. And you can get away with a little more swirling. If your batter is really thin, then you really do want to be cautious in how much you swirl. I still swirl with a thin batter. I just don't swirl as aggressively because there's just so much of an easier chance of muddying up those colors. Somebody asked me about swirling the other day, so that's why I'm kind of going over that. I'm just going to tap it. And clean this up a little bit. I am quite messy usually. Can't hide it. I'm just trying to get the soap out from inside the mold. That way it doesn't like adhere so much. And then scraping on the inside just makes that a little bit cleaner. I will reuse this. It goes in a special spot in my drawer for reusing. I'll do that until it gets too gunky. And now for some pretty. I'm almost out of my apple green, but I really think I want to use this. This is from Micah's and More. I don't have a lot. I'm going to do a green drizzle on top. I think that's going to be really pretty. So a little bit, that's probably too much. And I have just an olive oil bottle that I've had for a number of years. Let's see, just use the end of this swirling spoon here. Yeah, much more than I'll need. Maybe I'll make a soap and I'll be able to use this here in a second. I've got quite a few soaps I'm making today. I don't want to, it's getting a little thick, so I need to hurry. I don't mean for it to run out so fast. I want it to be dots and it's just running. So the oil is going to absorb into the soap and all that's going to be left is the really pretty green top. I think it's really pretty, guys. All right, so I am going to put this on the heating pad and I will turn that up to like, I think 6 is the highest setting for 90 minutes. I'll put a couple covers over it and I'll just leave it and I won't even look at it for a couple days. So we'll come back in maybe 2 days to cut it. See you then. I have several soaps to cut today. And the first one I'm going to cut is passion fruit pineapple. I'm anxious to see what this looks like on the inside. Whoa, let me make myself some room. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, my goodness, this smells really good. The brighter yellow is really showing up against this yellow background. The other yellow I used, which obviously I cannot remember which one it is. I know it's in there. It's not showing up quite as much. It mostly looks like a 2-colored soap. But I think it's really pretty. And it smells really good. I think I meant to not have 2 samples on this one. We'll see how that works out for me. Whew, I was wordy on the intro, so I'm going to try to keep this part short. You know, all the experts say, make a 30-second intro. Don't go over 30 seconds. And I was like, I can barely get under 3 minutes. How am I supposed to get under 30 seconds? I'm trying to do a little bit better, but this video I know is going to be a long intro. But anyway, there it is. There it is. It's already in its wrapping, but there's the label. There's the top. I think it turned out really pretty. I really like just the different yellows. I love the green swirl on top. I'm not mad that I made passion fruit pineapple. I'm not mad about the design at all. It's just, it's my 1-year anniversary soap, and it's like, this is what I chose to do. It's like, dang it. Not well thought out on my part, guys. Let's talk about the scent, because I don't think I talked to you about it at all. So this scent actually had to grow on me. When I first smelled this, I didn't think I liked it. And then I made a car diffuser with it, and I'm still like, do I like that? It's one of those things that I really had to think about. And then I made a candle with it, and I love it in a candle. I just got done doing my final like power burn testing, and I'm going to go ahead and just make up a few because it's going into fall. I don't think people are going to be buying pineapple candles. And it just has just grown on me over the couple months that I've been working with this fragrance that I like it. It's very unique. And one of the things that I like about doing the soap club is it really does allow me to use fragrance oils that are different. I try to do something completely different in every month. I try not to just do a lavender or, you know, oatmeal milk and honey, or just those standard scents. I really do try to do something that maybe people haven't smelled before. This is definitely one that is very unique, and I don't think many people will have smelled before. And I'm sorry it had to grow on me, but some people really love it from the get-go. This really does pretty good in the car diffusers. It's a fresh, fun, fruity scent that is just a little bit green, and I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, as usual. But I like it. I have finally come to like this soap so much. So I hope everybody in the soap club does too. Thanks for being here with another edition of the soap club. I appreciate you guys so much for watching my videos. Like if you did, down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned to next week, guys. Yeah. Do that. Bye.